What's up, guys, and welcome back to Project Time Garage. Today we're working on my dad's daily driver 2014 Ram 1500 4x4. Yeah, it's got a Hemi. So today's project is upgrading the headlights on this truck. He needs to be able to see a little bit better at night. So the guys over at Boslla were nice enough to send over some of their Bullet B1 LED lights for this project. Now for this particular project, we're only going to do the high beams today. And the reason for that is I don't want to blind oncoming traffic. These are not projector headlight housings. These are reflectors. And sometimes when you put LEDs in reflector housings, it blinds oncoming traffic because the light just kind of disperses everywhere. So to combat that, we're going to start with the high beams, and then maybe as our next project, we'll go ahead and upgrade these guys to projector housings and upgrade the low beams then too. Let's open this box and let's see what we're working with here for these Boslla LEDs. Oh look, we have stickers. We have lots of stickers. That and that. So yeah, 2 sets of stickers. Oh wait, more stickers. Yeah, well, one thing they didn't disappoint with is the stickers. We have tons of those things. We have that frog sticker, the Boslla Auto LED lighting, and a couple more of their logo stickers, which is the frog. This is what we came here for. And actually, I gotta say, the overall build quality seems to be really good. In fact, they're really small. That's what's so cool about them. These things probably aren't much bigger than a stock halogen light. I would be willing to bet that you'll have less interference problems with these kind of lights when you're installing them into tight spaces. I don't know, I guess we're gonna find that out because we got a pretty cramped space on the Ram here. These particular lights for the Ram are 9006 bulbs, and that's for the high beam on the Ram. You can see that there, maybe. So the bulb is 6500 Kelvin, so that's almost a pure white. That's a really nice, bright, pure, I guess getting pretty close to daylight white, possibly. Each bulb is 30 watt, and I guess that would be 7200 total lumens for both bulbs. So the high beams on this truck should be really, really bright. We're gonna find that out too. So we have a truck that needs some brighter lights and some LEDs from Boslla. And this project isn't gonna do itself. So let's get going. Let's get these headlights out. We're gonna start on the passenger side. In order to kind of facilitate this a little bit, I've turned the wheels to the left. Let me show you why. On these particular trucks, there's a kind of a trap door right here, and it has one of those push pins in it. So we pop this guy loose, like so, and then we can open up our trap door. I'll just bend it back over the tire there. There is a white release that has to be pushed up. I'll try to show you that once I get the headlight out. So that's the first thing. We open that release. Beyond that, there's a screw right here. And then if you look straight down, there's another screw way down there, right there. Those two, and we have the headlight in our hand. So let's do that. I'm gonna start by popping this little Christmas tree out here, just to give myself a little bit more room. And I may go ahead and pop this one too. And probably just gonna fold it back like this, just to make some room. Take my extra long extension. I'm gonna go down here and grab the one that I showed you earlier. Way down in here. It's a long bolt. We'll grab a 10mm ratchet wrench and we'll pull this one out. Okay, At this point, there should be not much holding us in. From the outside of the headlight here, there's a little ball and socket that kind of keeps it popped in place. So I'm just going to kind of push and pull at the same time and pop it out. There we go. So there's our headlight assembly. Our high beam lives under this one. It's the one on the bottom. So you can twist this cover here, pop it open, drop all your bolts on the floor, and here is the bulb. So to unplug it, we simply lift this thing here, pop it out. That's it. To get the actual high beam bulb out, twist it, line up, pull. So there's your high beam bulb. Now, let me get the Boslla replacement. We'll stick that in. All right, here's our replacement bulb. Now, these are LEDs. What that means is they can plug in either this way or this way, but only one way will make them light up. It's going to be trial and error, unfortunately. So what I suggest you do is plug it in and then have someone turn the high beams on and see if they work. And that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to set this assembly up here. We're going to lay this out like so, and I'm going to pull the high beam and see if it works. If it works, you should see light. Be right back. Did it work?
Yep.
All right. So I hooked it up properly. That's what that means. So with all that in mind, all we really have to do is plug all this back in here, and basically these bulbs have indexing tabs on them, so it's just a matter of lining up the correct indexing tab to the right size hole and twisting it into place. I'll take my excess wires and just kind of push them back in there. Then I'll take my dust cover, put it back into place, and that's it. The light's pretty much changed at this point. Let's put the housing back in there and see the difference. Should be pretty cool. Clips right back in. Now, as my assistant shows you the front of the light, I'll hit the high beams and you can see what I see. Impressive, right? All right, guys. So this is the factory stock halogen low beams. And this is, look how bright that is. That's just a single LED from Boslla. That one single LED actually washes out the factory halogen. Let's go back to the shop and let's put in a another LED and let's see what we've got going on here. And of course I don't have my seatbelt on because I'm just in my driveway, but wow, the difference is unbelievable. It is so bright. They're just so good. Don't be laughing. What are you laughing at? Stop it. Oh, look, I'm in 4x4. Look at there. Low beam. High beam with a single Boslla LED. That already looks better than factory. Just like the other side, let me get under this. Pop a couple of these Christmas trees loose. And just tuck them back out of the way. I'll reach down there. Get the hard to get one. Then 10mm ratchet wrench. Longest threads on earth. And then back here, we'll pop the light loose. If we can get our fingers behind it. There it comes. Just like the other side, we pop our dust cover loose. Pop our light bulb out, like so. Here's our new Boslla LED. Like the last side, I'll just pick some way and plug it in. Then I'm gonna jump in the truck while we watch this and see if I've got it plugged in properly. Nope, I do not. So, the way we remedy that is, flip it over the other way. LEDs only work one way. Try that. Let's see if that works. Yep, that's it. Okay. Should just be as simple as putting it back in its home. Just got to make sure that we line up our indexes like that right there. Look at that. Lined right up. We'll put our dust cover back on, and let's put the light back in the housing. Okay, let me get all these Christmas trees clipped back in, all these bolts put back in. Then we'll take the truck out in the dark and see what a difference we've made with these new Boslla LEDs. Stand by. Okay, so here's the final product. This is our low beam lights. I'm gonna turn a curve here, and then here comes our high beam lights. Boom, wow. Look at that difference. That is amazing. High beams, low beams. I mean, it's not even the same conversation. These lights are extremely bright. I'm really impressed. Y'all go get y'all some of these. They rock. If you'd like to know more about Boslla, I'll link their website down below. And I'll also link their Amazon store in case you want to buy some of these or some of their other stuff. They've got some pretty cool stuff out there, guys. Go check them out. Speaking of buy some stuff, I'm also going to link to their Amazon store down there. I'm also going to put this right here. This is a 10% off code for Boslla. So if you want to go buy some of these awesome LEDs, use this link at checkout and that'll save you 10%. Guys, I appreciate you watching, and I really appreciate Boslla for sending us these high beam LEDs. They made a magnificent difference in this truck. I know that's exactly what my dad was looking for. So don't forget, down here in the corner is my, my logo. Click on that, subscribe to my channel. I mean, it couldn't hurt anything, right? In fact, your hair may grow faster. Who knows? Could happen. So don't forget to tell all your friends about us. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time.